Alright, so here we are entering this game. We've got Mystique from StarCraft Dream going to be the Zerg in the bottom right, the purple Zerg going up against the blue Zerg, eSahara.Madde. This is going to be quite the game. Part of the Iron Lady SC2 Cup. If you guys don't know about this, definitely show some appreciation. Follow at twitter.com/IronLadyESL, IronLadySC2.com, as well as the Facebook.com/IronLadyESL. Wait, I missed one. I missed one of those things I was supposed to plug. Oh no. What was it? Facebook.com, ESL, Iron Lady. Girls of StarCraft, Facebook's another big one. And I think that covers it. But yes, definitely follow, like, appreciate, and whatever other verbs you want for those things, and just enjoy and make friends. All of you.
Indeed. For new pregnant partners. And all other good things. We can just see that they are spreading the overlords at the moment, hugging them in the middle of it, just going past each other because they're in close air positions at this game.
Yeah, so this means that they will get that scout. It might be slightly late, but maybe the players will want to get the hatchery first. You can see they are both at 15 food, and we do see Mystique going down for the hatch as well as Madde. So we're going to have mutually hatching firsting for each of the Zergings. Yep. It's definitely good. We do see that Madde actually has a drone inside the base for Mystique. So seriously playing it safe and getting that early scout. The same goes for Mystique as well. Both of them scouting really well and safely, which I like a lot, especially when you're trying to go for the hatchery first. You have got to be able to see what the player is going to be doing, trying to make sure they can be safe. See if you need to rush for getting spine cars defensively or something along those lines.
The spawning pool is down at Mystique as well as at Madelisk.
Yeah.
Just mirroring each other again.
Yeah, but the big difference is the fact that Mystique has this extractor up and is already mining gas. So Madde is going to be very behind in terms of getting down that metabolic boost and getting those speedlings in there to give herself a really decisive advantage in terms of those army engagements. Because the metabolic boost is so crucial in Zergling versus Zergling fights.
It is crucial actually in any Zerg game. The metabolic boost.
Yes.
It's just really needed.
Yeah. Okay, so now we do see that Mystique has now gotten her 100 gas out. The metabolic boost is starting right after the initial queen. We see that Madde is actually going to be going for 2 queens versus just the one initially of Mystique. Nice little difference. And a fast Roach War now from Madde. That seems risky. Roach Warren this early, we can see that she's actually... Oh, never mind, she just cancels the Roach Warren. A little bit of indecisive. I was going to say that it's actually be a good move because she's delaying her metabolic boost and everything, so you can use the gas to get those roaches and try and hold the ramp in the face of banelings and everything, but it seems that instead the cancellation is taking place.
Little attack at Mystique's base. Just one ling at the moment.
Yep, and it's now taking one shot, which means it's going to probably lose its life to the queen. Yeah, it does.
But it's a small scout to see what's going on there.
The fact that it didn't see a Bailey nest is huge, because that's what Madde is going to be vulnerable to in this early part of the game. Spinecrawler is up, but there's no metabolic boost out for a while. You can see that's about to complete for Mystique, but Madde's got to be really careful. For the next solid minute, she's going to be very vulnerable. And you can see that by the fact that she hasn't pushed out at all, really. Just 4 lings out of her entire army are going to move forward and probably try and just get the watchtower. And yeah, they're going to get the watchtower and pull back. So he's just going to try and deny that vision and then just stay safe, because they can't stay in the field without metabolic boost.
That's probably also why she's making so many spine crawlers at her natural at the moment. 3 versus the 1 spine crawler at Mystique's, no, 2nd, sorry, 2 spine crawlers at Mystique's expansion.
Alright, So yeah, this is really good defensive play. Alright, so now... well?
Mystique has a Roach Warden down. Almost done, even. And you can see that the links are coming in there.
Yeah, but they're actually going to be able to move in. I think they took down, what, 1 or 2 drones? They are picking out actually a fair amount. Getting nice, but they're just so speedy. Oh my god.
Creep plus metabolic boost.
Maybe Mystique slowing down the game. But yeah, it looks like 2 drones have now been taken out. So that's a nice little move. And Mystique keeps on slowing down the game. Go away, message. Now 4 spine cars are out. Matt is going to go for mutas very, very quickly. We see the spire being thrown down. Gases in the main base are already taken, mining everything. But the 3rd and 4th are now being taken. But we see the death of a few. Lynx does not get in. Oh, that is big. Oh, that is big.
She really didn't see the spire now with the 1 Ling. Just got destroyed in time for her to actually go into the main base.
Not only that, though, but the lair wasn't scouted either. I mean, the fact that 4 spines in the front are there and the fact that this 3rd and 4th gases were also taken can sort of hint towards some kind of tech, but you don't know if it's going to be infestors, mutas, or something weird along those lines.
Roche is pulling back again.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Alright, so now,
almost no creep spread, however, from Mystique, while she has roaches.
The fact that the main and the natural aren't connected is really, really... But Hydra's going down. Mystique is definitely expecting those mutas to be coming in soon. I guess it wasn't enough to see the spines and the extractors going down to natural. Or at the very least, going to try to play it safe and go for like a versatile Roach Hydra army composition. Because it is a very strong army composition, even if your opponents be going for those, for the, what's it called, mutas, infestors, Roach Hydra, whatever, it's versatile. But the spores in the main and the natural are definitely indicative of fearing those mutas. And Maddie's taking a 3rd base, too. Huh. That's going to get hit hard by those roaches. Maybe not, because they're retreating.
You see, Metalisk is getting her Mutalisk down to the main base of Mystique. Probably taking out some drones with it, lowering her economy.
Yeah, the Queen may be targeted. Oh, that's going to be big if that Queen goes down. Looks like the Queen will be going down. And now we're going to have those mutas retreating. 1 does go down, though. And we're going to see that they're going to be trying to stay in or take the extractor or the natural. They're going to see the Hydra, and that's a big deal, but there aren't really that many Hydras that are on the field. There's just simply 2 going to go ahead and attack, and that's not nearly enough to beat those mutas. I mean, right now, there's still 7 happily wailing away, damaging those roaches, and targeting down really nothing. Now they're going for the spine crawler in the front. That's going to fall. Or maybe not. Or now it will. Why won't Maddie just target down something? Now the spine crawler just took out a solid 260 damage from those mutas. That could have been among other units, but we do see a supply block with the overlords falling, and now we have the Queen getting taken out. But looks like that spine does finally fall just with splash damage. We have a lot of mutas, and a complete roach counterattack is going to be happening right now. It seems that Mystique wants to just deal a ton of damage and probably take advantage of the fact that Maddie is not going to be defended at the 3rd base.
And that Maddie doesn't have any upgrades yet for her units.
Yeah. And these are 1/1 roaches. That's going to be a big deal when they go ahead and move in. That's actually a lot of damage they're tanking from those mutas. They will just not die for a very, very long time.
She has quite a lot of upgrades up already, Mystique.
So now we do see a scouting around for the 4th, and actually going to get a Queen. That Queen, it took a long time to get up there, and then just dies to a bunch of acid spitting. That's a really unfortunate life. Can you imagine taking 20 years to travel afoot and then dying to just some roaches through acid? That's not how I want to go.
Melisk is making 2 Roach Wardens.
Oh, really? We saw a 2 Baneling Nest play earlier on today, so I guess this is just in keeping with that. Wow. So 2 Baneling Nests, 2 Roach Warrens, double observatory build into losing your entire base. Good stuff there.
Mhm. She has a group of Zerglings in the, well, around 3 o'clock on the map, just waiting, I think, to make sure that she doesn't take that expansion.
They're also in a good position to backstab as well, so there's multiple purposes to this army just being over here. It's a really good move. We have a lot of Hydras here waiting just to decimate these mutas. When the Hydras double the mutas, you know it's bad for the mutas. Alright.
So, 2 Baning nests and 2 Roach Wardens.
Yeah.
I have never seen that before.
Yeah, it's a mistake on both parts. I mean, unless you really want to get Glial Reconstitution as well as Tunneling Claws at the exact same time, there's no reason to get 2 Roach Wardens. Alright, so now looks like Mystique is just going to go ahead and just defend while she gets up her 3rd base and pretty much turtle in the face of those mutas. You can see Maddie's now got her 3rd base completely up and running. Nothing's mining from the gases quite yet, but there's still no creep connecting either of the bases to each other. Right now Mystique has a few overlords just pooping creep to connect, sort of, but it's not really actually connected.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, the creep spread is going forward with these creep tumors for especially to aid the Hydras. That's really, really important. Maddie's only just now. Oh no, it's a misclick there. 6 drones into this extractor, none in the other one. That's unfortunate. But a 4th base being taken by Maddie up in the top left.
No overlords around there from Mystique. The overlords are quite sitting together, having a tea party or something in the middle of their the bases.
Yeah.
Spreading creep.
It's one of the really big unfortunate factors of going up against and mutating players that you can't have an overlord spread. It's really, really frustrating to get that scout information. Right now, Mystique's going to have to do that with a very versatile army. I mean, Roach, Hydra, and Infestor, that's a big investment in terms of gas to get those Infestors. That's why there's only 4 of them. But as far as damage output goes, this is a great army composition. 2/2 upgrades are already out, while if you look at Maddie, she's sitting at 1/1 with a +2 missile attacks, just right now halfway done. These mutas are incredibly huge investments, a lot of gas that Maddie doesn't have in his normal standalone army. And with the fungals, if the fungals can go against the mutas while the mutas are like, stacked above the roaches of Maddie, that's going to be such a dead army. But roaches, oh, they're getting fungal on the ramp. We're going to see a nice fungal again. This infestor dies almost full of energy too. This is unfortunate engagement from Mystique.
The mutant is waiting at the back. Probably waiting for them running out of energy.
Yeah, that's not really the case. Now we have the Muse going straight into a bunch of Hydras, and the Muse are going to be going down, but still, Maddie's getting herself a nice lead. She's already got an economy lead, and now she's just taking out a ton of that army. And look at the worker count. It's 63 workers for Maddie, and only 38 drones are out for Mystique. Maddie has a lead in every single category of the game at the moment. Alright, but now we actually have Hive Tech going down for Mystique. Oh, Hive Tech, 6 more drones going down, so now we're up to 56 drones. That is going to be really interesting to see how that's going to work out against Maddie.
She almost has her 4th base, well, she has a 4th base up and almost running too. Her main being, well, mined out, moving her drones up to a 4th base probably. And you can see that Mystique has her hidden infestor at the 4th base, scouting it. Probably realizing that she doesn't have that many bases yet, and that she probably should go invest into another 4th base, as you can see at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, now this Infestor is going to probably throw down a couple Infested Terran fairly soon. Especially with those attack upgrades, those Infested Terran are going to be doing so much damage. Just killing off a ton of those drones. And expansion is now being taken by Mystique for her own 4th. But the 5th being taken by Maddie, and Maddie is just staying one step ahead. The question is, though, there's Hive Tech out. I don't see an Ultra Cavern, I don't see Broodlords. And I don't see +3 upgrades, so this hive is doing nothing as of yet.
Probably coming up soon.
Yeah, there's the +3 attack, but gets cancelled, and now melee attack is being upgraded instead of the missile +3, which means, yeah, we have the ultra cavern going down over there, so it's going to be a transition into ultras, which probably won't go so well, to say the least.
Mystique is building a macro hatch at her main base. Be sure that she has enough larvae to make sure that her army probably can handle this.
Yeah, but now we have a huge engagement over here at the 4th of Mystique. A lot of damage being done. A ton of roaches are going down. They're separate though, so the Hydras are doing a ton of damage, getting damage tanked by the roaches of Mystique, and they're continuing to push in and deal so much. Bungles are going down. However, this is looking to be kind of incredibly positive for Mystique. So the food counts are not exactly completely eclipsing her, and we can see the Hydra DPS is just adding so much in terms of being able to defend that attack.
Roaches and infestors are gathering together already for Madde, really able to build it up. They both have like an insane amount of minerals.
Yeah. That is crazy. And now Mystique's mining from that 4th base of hers. She's got a lot of drones coming in. But the important thing to note is the gas income. Both players have a high amount of gas, but somehow Mystique has more. It looks like she has 1 extractor more. But Greater Spire is going down for Madde. That's a pretty big deal. And as far as the gas mining... Oh, that's why. Here we go. Madde is just not mining for this base properly. There we go. Now we see the drones going, divvying themselves up to get that extra bit of income. But Madde doesn't have these gas guys, so that could be the really big difference maker in her favor. But instead, she's now even in gas income. But where are those ultras? There we go. 5 ultras are coming into play. That's going to be huge when they start engaging.
I really love them. Ultralisks. Really, really, really do.
Yeah. So all
Just
Roach, Hydra, Ultra. It's quite the army composition. Now we're going to see this army pushing in, going to engage over here. We see them attacking, where the Ultras are just sitting down over here. It looks like Mystique may just sacrifice this base. Probably doesn't feel good about engaging that position. We see the Hydras need to start attacking. We got my computer slowing down the game. Unfortunately, no. But now we're going to have all these players attacking, and I honestly don't think those Ultras are going to be surviving very long. So many Roaches are on the field, and we just see complete envelopment. And Madde is winning this battle, but where's the food count from Mystique? Doesn't matter. GG gets called.
GG.